Sip Parathiyama, Sip Mrs. Sadhwani, Sip Girish, Sip Pushpa, Sip Eru, Sip Kundan, Sip Mutkul Anand, I don't see Leena there, Sip Lakshmi Thadani, Sip Gliko, Sip Rekha Parwani, Sip Roop. Welcome to the call. Today we have a topic which is a direct topic on enlightenment. How can we go from darkness to light? Today is the auspicious day of Guru Purnima. We spoke about that yesterday and we went beyond. We felt that every day is a day where we have to move from Gu to Ru. Gu is darkness. Bridget. Gu, Ru means darkness. Gu, darkness, and Ru, light. So how can we, what is the way, my dear friends? What is the way to move from darkness to light? So I'm seeing who is the champion of today. Let me see who is going to break the ice.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
With the guidance of Guru and grace of Sip.
Okay. So if you have guidance of Guru and grace of Sip, you will go from darkness to light. Is that what you're telling me? And you want me to believe that?
No. And we have to be consciousness.
So the third point you're saying is consciousness. Means what? Yes. Just by being in consciousness? Is that what you're saying? How can we go? How can we go from darkness to light?
By realizing the truth that we are not the body, mind, and ego.
Okay. And then what will happen when we realize the truth?
Then we'll be in consciousness.
Okay. So what I'm saying, Rekha, what you need to do, like I like to teach you, I taught you all the way to enlightenment is magic. So you don't have any confusion. MAGIC. What is MAGIC?
It's Who knows?
Mumukshutva. Then
illumination.
No, A
is ask.
Ask questions. Then G.
GG.
GG. You remember grace of the grace of God and guidance of the Guru. Then I.
I is to illuminate ignorance.
Is to remove the ignorance. The I, remove the I and the ignorance. And C.
This is consciousness.
See how I taught you this.
Yes.
No, even if you are eating pani puri or if there's a samosa in your mouth also, you will not think about samosa. You will know the magic is MAGIC. Then I taught you all what is happiness.
Yes.
Who can tell me what is happiness? Who remembers?
See?
Anybody remembers what is happiness? How can you attain the state of happiness? I taught you.
H is holding on to.
H is hold on. Anybody can help Rekha. H is hold on.
Acceptance.
A is accept. P.
P is purification.
No. Peace. And the second P, HAPP. Positivity, correct. Positive, being positive. HAPP. I.
To remove ignorance.
No. I am nothing.
I am nothing.
Remember, is that right? I am nothing. When you feel happy, you feel I'm nothing. You count your blessings. Then HAPPIN. Now, be happy now. Make a vow to be happy now. Don't say I'll be happy later. HAPPIN. N is now. E.
Enlightenment.
Enthusiasm. E is enthusiasm. Having faith, hope, trust. NES.
Surrender.
That's the second S. And the first S? I think you people don't want happiness.
S for
I think
smile.
you people don't, all of you in this call, I don't think you want happiness. Smile, 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 smile. I gave you all, what you don't know, what is this? How can you go from darkness to light? How can you go from darkness to light when you have the happiness in your pocket, but you don't know HAP? Come on, let us all repeat. What is HAPPINESS? Come on. H is
Hold
what?
on.
Hold on
Holding
to
on.
happiness. Be in the consciousness. Be in
Yes.
the consciousness. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I will be happy. Nothing will make me unhappy. Hold on. H. A. Accept. P. Peace. P.
Accept.
Yeah. P. Peace. P.
Peace.
Positive.
Peace.
I
Peace.
am nothing.
Be
And
positive.
now. Yeah, you're too slow. And now. E. Enthusiasm. S. Smile. S. Surrender. You have to have, if you want to go from darkness to light, you have to have the passion.
Passion.
Some of you think, it's Guru Purnima day. If the Guru is there, we will go from darkness to light. How will you go from darkness to light? The Guru may be switching on the torch, but you're walking in the opposite direction. The Guru is switching on the light and waiting for you, but you're going in the opposite direction. How will you go from darkness to light? You have to make an effort. You have to make an effort, my dear friends. So today, we are wanting to create a system. Every time in Zoom, we have to create a system. Smile in gratitude. I told you, always be grateful. Always count your blessings. We sometimes forget to count our blessings. So we always, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You always count your troubles. You don't look at what you have. I had the blues because I had no shoes. Until upon the street, I saw a man who had no feet. Okay. So how can we move? Rumadaji wants to tell us. How can we move from darkness to light?
Guruji, we have to cremate our mind and live as a yogi.
Very important. As long as you are Kiran Kathuria, you cannot go from darkness to light. You must be Ru Mataji. If you are Ru Mataji, if you are in that state of being the Ru, the Atma, the spirit, the soul, you can be in consciousness. The moment you become Kiran Kathuria, the problem starts. The mind comes. Mind कहाँ पे आता है? रू माताजी, जब आप रू है, तो mind है?
नहीं.
Mind कभी आता है? Mind कभी पैदा होता है?
जब आई आता है.
जब रू नहीं है, रू कभी नहीं. You know रू कभी होता है? रू का presence कभी होता है? बताइए.
जब हम सोचते हैं कि बॉडी माइंड एंड ईगो नहीं है हमारे में.
एक बार आप सोचते तो आपने माइंड को ला लिया अंदर.
हाँ जी.
तो रू का स्टेट क्या होता है?
वी आर द डिवाइन सोल.
वो स्टेट क्या होता है?
सच्चिदानंद.
Correct. Now you came to the answer. You are in a state of chit. You are in a state of consciousness. When you are in a state of consciousness, then you are Ru Mataji. The minute you are in the state of mind, you become Kiran Kathuria.
Yes, Guruji.
किरण कथुरिया क्या है? किरण कथुरिया तो एक वो है जो फिल्म में कोई रोल प्ले करता है, वो है. We have to be living in consciousness, not Bharat, but Bliko. Unless I am Bliko, I am Bharat living in consciousness. If I am Bharat living in consciousness, there is no place for the mind. What happens, Rumataji, when the mind comes, what happens? Do you know? Do you know when the mind comes, what happens? Do you know?
Yes, we sink in samsara.
And then what happens? Who can tell me?
अविद्या में हो जाते हैं गुरुजी हम लोग.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. और क्या होता है? बिल्कुल
और
सही.
फिर भगवान से दूर हो जाते हैं, कॉन्शियसनेस में नहीं रहते.
बिल्कुल. क्यों?
क्योंकि और
मन बड़ा है चोर.
क्यों रूमादाजी?
क्योंकि और बातें दिमाग में आ जाती हैं गुरुजी.
ब्लिको क्या बोल रहे हैं? ब्लिको, व्हाट इज ब्लिको सही?
मन बड़ा है चोर.
हाँ, लेकिन आप लोग टॉपिक में ध्यान नहीं दे रहे, बिकॉज तभी हम डार्कनेस में आ जाते हैं, हम अंधकार में आ जाते हैं. हाँ रूमाता जी, जब अंधकार में आ जाते हैं, when we come in the state of अंधकार, we lose consciousness. अंधकार का मतलब है darkness. Darkness का मतलब है there is no light. Light का मतलब है there is ignorance.
अविद्या।
ignorance का मतलब है अविद्या. उसके वो टाइम में mind is active. You become Kiran Kathuria. Ru Mataji is no more. Ru Mataji is destroyed. Kiran Kathuria takes over. Body, mind, ego. Lekin when you are in consciousness, when you are in a state of consciousness, there is no Kiran Kathuria. There is the divine soul. There is Ru. ध्रुव माता जी आ जाती है. उसमें क्या होता है? You go from gu to ru. You go from darkness to light. You overcome ignorance. You are in that state of consciousness. You are in that state of Satchitanand. Man khatam ho jata hai. There is no man. And you are in the state of consciousness. You know, as I'm talking to you all, is it so complicated? It's not complicated. हम क्या करते हैं? हम लाइट को स्विच ऑफ कर देते हैं. हम लाइट को स्विच ऑफ कर देते हैं, फिर हम रोते हैं, अरे अंधकार है, अंधकार है, अंधकार है, अंधकार. हम अपना जीवन, we give our life to our shaitan mind. We give our life to shaitan mind, and then the shaitan mind is the driver of the car, and the shaitan mind is taking us somewhere, and we are like that. अगर shaitan mind को हमने engine बना दिया, if the shaitan mind is the engine, where the train will go? There was one person who told me, when the shaitan mind takes over, I don't know what I'm doing. I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. Then I know the shaitan mind has taken over the train. Engine has to be the roof. How many of you want to be in Ashok Nichani? You want to be in darkness, Ashok Nichani?
No, Sarji.
Then what you want to have? You want to go from gu to ru, or you like to be gu?
We want to go from gu to ru.
हाँ. क्यों?
Unless we go through the right path, we won't reach light inside. The light is inside, and the Guru will guide us on the path.
Good.
Step by step, we have to go.
So Guru का guidance हो गया तो बस फिर बेड़ा पार हो गया. We don't need anything else.
No, sir. It is like going from first standard to 10th standard. We have to follow all the procedures.
Correct. Good. Because the Guru may tell something. Like Guru tells us, but we are not interested in following. Thank you, Surinder Goyal. You have pasted happiness acronym. Thank you, Surinder Goyal. If the Guru tells us, it's like a doctor. The doctor ने medicine दिया, लेकिन हमने medicine pocket में रखा. Will we become okay if we keep the medicine in the pocket?
No, sir, जी फायदा नहीं होएगा. We'll not
Bridget, if you keep the medicine in the pocket, will you become okay? Or you must take the medicine. Listen. I don't want to speak too much in Hindi, then Bridget gets lost. Some people are not very familiar with Hindi. So, my dear friends, it is first, we must be clear that we want to go from, that's why it's called Guru. Today is Guru Purnima, right? People are celebrating Guru Purnima. Guru is the one who takes us from darkness to light. But the Guru cannot drag us. The Guru cannot hold our hand and drag us. Come on, I will pull you. Because your mind is like a crocodile. The mind, it will bite the Guru. Because the mind is a shaitan. It will not follow. So I told you have to be in a state of consciousness. You have to be in that state of consciousness. Unless you are in that state of consciousness, cannot go. Sunil Chittan. How can we go from good to ru? Sunil Chittan.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
I have one basic question which I noticed was, what is darkness? People don't realize. So naturally, because everything looks bright and sunny and everything, and they don't realize that they are living a life in darkness. Hence, there is no quest at all.
So what is
So
darkness?
how to bring
You tell us.
people
You
to
tell us.
realize?
You tell us what is darkness now.
Hey, because we are on the path of this self-realization, and because of guidance of Guru and grace of God, we at least have identified darkness as ignorance, and and then we are trying to see the mithya in this world.
So
But
Sunil,
when you move from different continents, you suddenly find people are just unaware of what it is.
in some continents they don't even know the spelling of enlightenment. They don't even know the.
Exactly.
So आप मुझे बताइए.
Now I'm living in an African continent, and suddenly I'm finding people are just not bothered. They're not aware that they are living in darkness.
So tell me few things that are what we are in darkness. For the sake of the group, just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me some things which we are in darkness about.
Panchakleshas, basically because of this, we don't know that we are in ignorance. We
Correct,
don't
we
know that we don't know that this whole jagat is mithya.
Very
it is
good.
transitory and nothing permanent.
Correct.
And third part is because we don't know these two aspects, we don't seek enlightenment.
Okay.
And this is the basic, this is the darkness. And the other thing is the mind tries to take you the other way around. It makes you feel that what you see is real, and you are actually looking into opposite direction for happiness, because the soul being inherently happiness itself, it tries to search for happiness in the objects, which are all nothing but projections in the mind. And hence, unless somebody tells, "Arey, this is not happiness. The real happiness is on this side," turn inward, and you'll realize it. So to get a guru, one has to, the guru is a guru in the eyes of the disciple. But there is no disciple only because he's not identified. I'm finding a lot of new generation who don't even bother to look into this aspect.
So this is
They
the
think
ignorance.
achievement, success, all that is what the mankind is meant for.
So Sunil, what you say is very relevant. And the biggest darkness is we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are.
Yes.
We don't know why we are here. You're in Africa. You're saying people don't know why they are here. If you tell me if you ask somebody in Africa, who are you? He'll tell, are you mad? Why are you asking me who am I? Can't you see I'm standing in front of you? Are you asking me who am I? Are you gone off your head?
Correct.
Are you gone off your head? You can't see me. You're asking who am I? Are you become blind or are you become mad? They will in turn tell you like this. Are you ignorant? You're asking me who am I? You're ignorant. You don't know. So this is most unfortunate. And it is the Guru who tells us to go on a quest. It is the Guru who leads us to the state of eternal happiness. My dear friends, why did I give you the acronym today again of happiness? Because happiness is not a Coca-Cola. Happiness is not a glass of wine. Don't think that you can be very happy if you have a glass of wine. Don't think happiness is going for a movie. No, don't think happiness is going for a picnic. Those are pleasures. Those pleasures are momentary.
But
It is the Guru. Yes, sir.
What I was saying is, looking at this state of affairs, you feel so melancholy and sad. The people are wasting their human life, and how to bring them to this path becomes a challenge.
So, Kalya Partu hamara topic hai, why do we feel sad? I was just coining a topic. Or should we feel sad? I think tomorrow or day after. I think tomorrow. No, tomorrow kya date hai? Oh, tomorrow there's no call. Am I right? Tomorrow I am in a flight to Iceland. So tomorrow again there will be no call. So day after tomorrow I think is Friday. And then we will have a topic of should we feel sad? Sunil Chittal brought a new point. It's already in the list of topics. We see somebody ignorant, we see somebody suffering, and we feel sad. Should we feel sad? Oh, that's not today's topic. We'll keep it for the next day, but I'm giving you a trigger. But today the topic is, how can we go from darkness to light? Why should we go from darkness to light? What is darkness and what is light? What do we feel in darkness? What do we feel in light? People only want to know whether it is tandoori chicken or chicken makhan wala or chicken biryani or chicken kebab roll. They are not interested in the question I'm saying. They are asking, bolo kya hai? Biryani hai kya? Biryani hai, makhan wala hai, tandoori hai, kebab hai. Kya hai bolo? In the mind, that's all people have. People are only asking, which is the single malt whiskey you have got? Is it single malt or is it blended or is it Japanese or is it Shiraz Regal or Royal Salute? I know these names because these people are all around me, not because I drink. But people, I'm saying, are lost. People are lost in food and drink and in the pleasures, very, very minuscule, temporary, momentary pleasures that are going to push us back into darkness. My dear friends, that's why I tell you, for me, I'm very unhappy if I miss a call. Like tomorrow I'm in a flight. I told you I don't miss a call unless I'm in a flight. But I'm very unhappy to miss a day. Normally, I think I'm missing once a month. If I'm not mistaken, I'm missing once a month because I don't like to miss this. But unfortunately, I'm on a flight because this group has got so much Shakti. This group has got so much light that I like not to miss a single day of the Zoom call. Because every day in this call, we move from darkness to light. Every day. I'm telling you, every day I pick up some light on this call. Every day. There's not a single day I don't pick up some light in the call. And that is the life of a yogi. I'm writing a book. As I'm in Finland, I'm writing a new book. It is called Realizations of a Yogi. Because I came across some books about yogi and I felt that there was not enough in matter. So I'm writing it's a biography of my life, how I transcended my life. And it's called The Realizations of a Yogi. That's book number 57. By this month end, we will have that book out. But my dear friends, let us ponder. This is a very important aspect of enlightenment. Darkness to light. And Sunil Chittal threw some good light on it. We have a question from Surinder Goyal. He has told us, happiness, hold on, awake. Not awake, Surinder Goyal, accept. Peace, positivity, I am nothing. Realize that. Be happy now. E, enthusiasm. S, smile. And S, surrender. So Surinder Goyal has 2 points. Happy Guru Purnima to the Master who is guiding, motivating, inspiring us and pushing us to move to the path of enlightenment. I am not a guru. Dear Surinder Goyal, I just like to share with you what I have realized. I always tell you all, don't call me guru. Because it is not good to think I am guru. It's not a good thing. Because we are all manifestations of the same divine. You, me, we are all SIP. Nobody is anything else. You are SIP, I am SIP, we all are SIP. And we must see the SIP all around us. This is the ultimate realization. It starts with self-realization, Surinder Goyal, and then it goes on to God realization. Pehle it starts with bliss. You know what it starts with bliss? How it starts? You know bliss? How the journey starts? The journey starts with neti neti, tattvamasi. Then the journey, I thought bliss always remembers how it starts. The journey starts with neti neti. I am not the body, I am not the mind. Tattvamasi, I am that. This is how the journey starts. Then you say, I am that. Hitkari also is that. Raju also is that. Pankaj also is that. Kundan also is that. Everybody is that. Bridget also is that. Everybody is that. And then when you realize everybody is that, jidhar dekhu, bas tu hi tu, tu hi tu, tu hi tu. You reach that state of realizing that SIP is everywhere. God is everywhere. That is the ultimate state. हाँ रूमाता जी तभी क्या होता है पता है ना आपको रूमाता जी तभी क्या होता है तभी क्या होता है
तभी बस आप अप्रोक्ष अनुभूति होती है
तभी हम गाते हैं सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम,
I was remembering this
सत्यम
bhajan.
शिवम सुंदरम, फूल भी सुंदर, तितली सुंदर, पंछी भी सुंदर है, बादल सुंदर, पहाड़ भी सुंदर, जग में जो दिखता है अति सुंदर, जो भी सुंदर वो शिव है, शिव ही तो है सुंदरम. We have to realize everything beautiful is divine. When I see something beautiful, I don't see the beauty. I see the divinity. I teach you all to experience prema yoga. So much I tell you all, love everybody. हर इंसान में भगवान है, इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान नहीं आसमान में है, कण कण में प्रभु की शक्ति ही है, हर जीव में भगवान है, इंसान में ही भगवान है. Huh? When the mind takes over, you know what happens? When the mind takes over, then you say, इंसान में ही शैतान है. Then you start thinking, you look at the shaitan. Instead of looking at the Bhagwan, you are looking at the shaitan. Who's looking? Tell me who's looking? Bliko is saying, mind is looking. And when you're in a state of consciousness, you only see the Bhagwan. You cannot see the shaitan. This is a challenge. And this is exactly going from gu to ru. This is exactly going from darkness to light. Okay, over to you. I'm occupying too much time on speaking time. We still have a lot of time for questions. Who's asking me the next question? Sir, Surinder goes, everything is the manifestation of divine. Then body, mind, intellect are all, what is it? When everything is the manifestation of the divine?
Then body, mind, and intellect are all manifesting because of the divine.
Yeah. Correct. Body, mind are all manifesting. But we have to realize we are not what appears to be. Jagat, Mithya, Prabhu Satya, Surindar Goyal. पता है हमेशा the problem is this. The problem is the ring. The ring. See, I carry the ring now. This ring is not a ring. Because if you remove the gold in this ring, there is nothing. I challenge you, Surinder Goyal, you just wear like ring like this. Bridget, you try this. You wear this ring. And whenever you meet somebody, if you want the ring, you can collect from me. You meet anybody, you just remove the ring. And you ask them, what is this? From the finger, you remove it. From the finger, you remove and ask them, what is this? They will say it's a ring. Then you say, if I remove the gold from this ring, then where is the ring? Oh, they say, then there is no ring. Surinder Goyal, body, mind appears to be. There is no body, mind in reality. It is only energy. It is only, and this is not spiritual talk. This is scientific talk called the wave-particle duality. This is quantum physics. That every molecule of matter is made up of energy. सुरेंद्र गोयल आप तो डॉक्टर आप तो जानते हैं हाँ सुरेंद्र गोयल हर every molecule of matter is nothing but energy. So these manifestations that appear are mithya. They are maya. We have to see. You see me and you say you're wearing a t-shirt. No, I'm not wearing a t-shirt. It appears to be a t-shirt, but actually they are threads. You are not seeing the threads. They are knitted together. They are the yarn. It is looking like a smooth t-shirt, but this is blocking us. This is blocking us from viewing the reality. My dear friends, we have to view the reality. We have to view the truth. Okay, over to you. Questions, please. Namaskar to Surinder Goyal. Okay, anybody? I told you, every day you have to try to ask a question. In a week, if you don't ask question 3 times, means you are not growing because you are stagnant. You have to find questions. Remember this. I've got typed questions. I can keep on. I've got a typed question. How can I stop trying to earn karma to achieve salvation? I've got a question, but I want to go by these typed questions later on. I want to ask you to ask the question, because in the journey of enlightenment, in the journey of going from darkness to light, from gu to ru, asking questions is very important. If we don't ask questions, we cannot go from gu to ru. We will remain in gu, gu, gu. That's why they call such a person buddhu. Huh? जो बुद्धि से नहीं पर जो मन से काम करते लोग उन्हें गुग्गू कहते हैं. लोग उन्हें बुद्धू कहते हैं. बुद्धू का मतलब गुग्गू. You know why they say gugu? In many, you understand gugu? You don't understand gugu. लोग बोलते हैं गुगु. Hey गुगु. बोलते नहीं बोलते. सुदीप, गुगु का मतलब it's a Kannada word or Hindi word? गुगु. सुनील चित्तर गुगु सुना है?
Senseless.
हाँ, शायद लोग के साउथ इंडियन ना होगा वर्ड. साउथ बैंगलोर में लोग बोलते हैं मगरे गुगु मगरे अगरे गुगु गुगु ऐसे बोलते हैं. Actually gugu has got a lot of relevance because gu means darkness to darkness. Gu means darkness, another gu means darkness. A person who is going from darkness to darkness and darkness to darkness remains a gugu. So there's another question comes from Kiran. Karan said, what's the difference between pleasures and happiness? Pleasures are momentary happiness. Pleasure is not eternal happiness. The first level of happiness is pleasure. The second level of happiness is peace. The third level of happiness is purpose. You must go from P to P to P. The first peak is pleasure. The second peak is peace. The third and ultimate peak is purpose. Why am I doing what am I doing? I see some people, they are watching a movie for 3 hours. Then after 3 hours, I ask them, Kya mila? They say time pass. Then I ask some college students, what are you doing? They're doing reels on the mobile. They hold the mobile in their hand and they are watching reels for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. And I ask them, what are you doing? You know what they tell me? Oh, we are just killing time. We are killing time. Look at the terminology. We are killing time. How can you kill time? So, my dear Karan, pleasure is momentary happiness. It is not eternal happiness. Peace is much more fulfilling. It is based on contentment and fulfillment. But purpose gives you enlightenment. Enlightenment liberates you from the triple suffering of the body, mind, and ego. And it takes you to that ultimate state of Sat Chit Anand. Now, Karan, that is a state. Then you'll ask me how to reach that state of Sat Chit Anand. It's very simple. Buy Indigo ticket. Buy Indigo ticket and they ask you where you want to go. Bombay or Delhi, tell I want to go Sat Chit Anand. Indigo has a flight to Sat Chit Anand. You ask, Indigo will take you. Don't go and ask, they'll think you've become mad. Don't go and ask Indigo, please give me ticket to Sat Chit Anand. There is no place called Sat Chit Anand. Sat Chit Anand is that state when you conquer the rascal mind, when you destroy the mind, when there is, see, you either understand one thing, my dear friends, either you are controlled by the mind or you are in consciousness and you control thought. Who can repeat this for me? Who can repeat this for me? I said something just now. Who can repeat it?
I can repeat it.
Yes, please, bolo.
Either you are controlled by mind,
Yes.
or you control the mind and live in consciousness.
Correct. Perfect. Thank you. Just were going to lose to the mind, but you got back to consciousness. Your mind was just taking somewhere, but you got back to consciousness and you got the answer. See, when I speak to you in consciousness. I don't speak to you with the mind. I don't speak to you. I don't think what I'm speaking to you. You notice that the speed of my talking to you is not something I'm analyzing and talking. I'm talking as a natural flow. So I speak to you from the energy of SIP, which is in me and you. Either you are controlled by the mind, or you are in the state of consciousness and you control. No.
Mind.
There's no thought.
Mind.
Thought. No mind. No, there is no mind. My dear Bliko, either you are controlled. Please be clear what I'm saying. And when you realize it, you don't have to memorize it. Either you are controlled by the mind, or you are in a state of consciousness and you control thought. Because when you are controlling thought, there is no mind. The mind is dead. You are controlling thought because you are letting one by one thought. Bliko, their thought, Bliko, remember the example I give you? You must imagine when I tell you. When you are in a state of consciousness, what are thoughts? You remember what are thoughts?
Yeah.
What?
Like a train. You are a station master.
No. When you are in state of consciousness, thoughts are like fish. They are like little fish that are coming and swimming in the ocean of consciousness. One fish by one fish. Single fish that are swimming in the ocean of consciousness.
Same like a station master example also, right? Same.
Yeah, station master the station master says, I am not very good. Station master says, I am not the waker. I am not the dreamer. I am not the sleeper. I am not the morning city express train. I am not the Shatabdi train. I am not the night mail train. I am the station master. So Bliko says, I am not Bharat. I am not Bharat. I am consciousness. I am consciousness. The fact is that is this a lie? What are we talking? Are we saying lies? What we are talking is the ultimate truth, my friends. Whether somebody else agrees or doesn't agree, please do not worry about it. Please do not worry about it. Because other people cannot agree, because 99% of this world are spiritually blind. 1% of the people in the world are blind, visually blind. 99% are spiritually blind. So Girish, I have not heard you speaking for a long time. So what is your opinion, Girish? How do we go from darkness to light?
As a true mumukshu, seeking for the ultimate truth or God, with the guidance of the Guru, we have to go on a talash. Whether I am the body, mind and ego, the combination of which creates karma, with the guidance of the Guru, we have to continue our journey, and with the help of many realizations, we have to reach the enlightenment.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful words, Girish. My dear friends, I hope you captured what Girish is saying. Girish is saying, I don't memorize, right? But I'm capturing what Girish said. Girish said, with the guidance of the Guru, we have to be a mumukshu, a true seeker of the divine, seeker of liberation. And we should go in a talash. And we have to go in a talash, and we have to be able to live not as the body, mind and ego. We have to live with the realizations. There are many realizations, Girish said. And in this path, keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Honor, Girish said that it is not something which is momentary, it's not a one-day subject. I think he used the word the journey, or we have to continue this on the path. And when you keep on going on the path, following the guidance of the Guru, seeking divinity, seeking SIP, seeking liberation, doing what you do, not as the body, mind, ego, but as the soul, based on your realizations, you keep moving forward, onward, upward, inward, Godward. You keep moving onward, forward, inward, upward, and Godward. So this is in essence what Girish told us today. My dear friends, we can go on and on, but the time tells me ting tong, the alarm comes on and says, you have to close. And I told you tomorrow we are not speaking because tomorrow I'm on a flight. But let me tell you one thing, today's topic, don't forget the topic. Being in darkness means being in ignorance. You should not be in darkness. How do you go from darkness to light? From gu to ru, you need a guru. Today I'm telling you this. Without a guru, you will be gugu. You will only be from gu to gu. But even when there is a guru, you have to be able to transcend the rascal mind. You have to kill the shaitan. You have to live not as samhita, but as samatma. I told Kiran Kathuria ko goodbye bolo. Kiran Kathuria ko goodbye bolo and be Ru Mataji. The moment you become Bharat, then you cannot be living in consciousness. Because you are not Bharat. Bharat is a fake identity of the ego. So my dear friends, today's message is to go from darkness to light. And you know what it means in one word? Girish told us. In one word what this means? Enlightenment. In one word, when you go from darkness to light, you experience aparoksh anubhuti, enlightenment. And remember this, अनुभूति ये ऐसी हो जाती है, ऐसा सच का हो जाता है, इसका कोई परोक्ष नहीं, अंतर ज्ञान यूं ही हो जाता, अनुभूति सच की होती, अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है. And the last statement to tell you before I say goodbye today and see you on Friday. When you have the anubhuti, you don't experience a transformation. You experience a metamorphosis. And from a caterpillar that is crawling like a crawling worm in misery and crying and unhappy and dukkha, you become a beautiful butterfly. And you are smiling and you have a sparkle in your eyes. And you are living in consciousness. I bow down to you.